Cancer, this week, a little bit of love, a little bit of direction, followed by a little bit of control. What are you doing this week, Cancer? Let's have a look and see what you have. First card out, your Ace of Cups. Well, traditionally, this is your card of love, that something wonderful is coming towards you. However, Cancer, are you able to receive? Because it's all very well someone wanting to give you plenty of love, and I know a few Cancerians in this position at the moment. You know that I'm talking about you, don't you? Anyway, can you accept it? Can you allow it to come towards you? Or have you got your boundaries up? Are you going, no, it's okay, I don't need that, I only need a little bit. Well, do you know what, Cancer, if you keep your boundaries out here and your shell on, whilst you're residing inside your shell, nothing can come towards you and touch you. So come out of your shell. I think I said something along those lines last week, didn't I, Cancer? Well, guess what? Your number's up. I can see you. Told you that last week too. I can see you, Cancer. Come on, stop hiding. Stop. Well, you're doing vulnerability, but you're doing the wrong side of vulnerability. You're doing all scaredy vulnerability. Oh, I might be a bit too delicate and I might get hurt. No, look. Vulnerability, one of my favourite subjects. Vulnerability is about being really strong, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing how everything fits you, knowing that when somebody says you're like this, you're going, so no, not about me, that's not who I am, because I know who I am. I know what I want, I know what I need. I'm supremely confident within myself. Get the message, Cancer. Be supremely confident in yourself. Stop fearing others. Oh, that's the next one of my pet wonders that I love. Stop people pleasing. Stop trying to be all things to everybody. Stop wanting to be liked. No, this is about if they don't get what you want and they don't like it, that actually shows you all about them, nothing about you. This week, Cancer, I'm asking you to be vulnerable in its positivity, allowing all the good things in life to come towards you, allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to be touched by the lovely things that actually are on offer. And they may come in many different guises. This may not be about a personal relationship. This could be in your work environment. It could be in your family environment. It could be anywhere in a circumstance, a situation, because I'm just doing a general reading. But whatever it is that's trying to come towards you, and just remember, stand back a little bit and look at things where you can interpret correctly what the messaging is. Look at what's coming towards you and don't be overwhelmed by it, because the overwhelmed part where you see the cup overflowing in this picture is about not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy to receive, to say, oh yeah, that's great, I'll have that. I mean, I love to tell people, be a smart monkey, and whatever's coming towards you, grab it, run like crazy in the opposite direction, because if somebody's daft enough to be giving it to you, be clever enough to take it and go, thank you, that's mine, I've been waiting an awfully long time for it, because I'm good enough, I deserve it. Or be like the L'Oreal ad, because I'm worth it. Definitely, that this week, Cancer, be worth it. Be worth this Ace of Cups coming towards you. Allow everything to come towards you, because your Queen of Swords comes in here and she says, great, I know exactly which direction to go in. And again, the Queen of Swords is quite singular in her approach to life, because number one, she's the queen, and number two, she's got a sword. So she doesn't like anybody. She just, chops them up a little bit and puts them on her sword, and then puts the sword on the barbecue, because the Queen of Swords can be quite abrasive at times, and she can be quite cutting in her words and what she says. Now, I'm not really promoting that part of the Queen of Swords, because that's not my way. I like to work in a positivity rather than negativity. You can use your words nicely. You can use your thoughts nicely, please, Cancer. Not that I say that you don't, But again, this oneness of the sword and the oneness of the cups. The cups is saying, receive something. And the Queen of Swords here is going, well, once I've got my vulnerability in the right direction, I've learned how to receive, and I can feel great from this. That gives me a new way of thinking. That gives me a new direction. That gives me a new way of being able to go. And in the background of this picture, the go bit turns into freedom. It gives you freedom. It gives you the ability to actually be, for once, Cancer, who you want to be. It means you've arrived. It means that actually your shell can be like a pair of curtains. You can just retreat back in there very, very slightly when you're slightly unamused with the world, and then you can just come back out again when you need to. You can draw the curtains and say hello. But when, like our dear departed Queen, she would have a look of disdain at people when she wasn't amused. Even Queen Victoria was a bit like that as well. Well, like most of the time she was like that. But our Queen Elizabeth, she wasn't like that. She liked to embrace everybody and more or less had a smile on her face all the time. But when she had a bit of disdain about her and wasn't amused, she would just give you that look and then just sort of retreat slightly behind her shell. And the same for you, Cancer. Know that you're good enough. Come out of your shell. Know that your vulnerability, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly where you're going. You know how you want to do it. And also in the back of this picture, we have two trees, and that gives you stability. Trees are strong. Trees are strength. The oak tree in particular is strength, because the oak trees grow for thousands of years, hundreds of years. Let's go with that one. Oak trees are strong. They're determined. They know they are at the core of our physical being. So you have your strength, you have your freedom, and you have your direction on this card. This week, Cancer, you're going in a new direction. And this card comes in, your Four of Pentacles, is all about control. Now, again, this card can be, control is seen as a negative, but actually for every negative, there is a positivity. And what's the positivity from this, I hear you say to me? Well, the positivity is hold on to who you know you are this week. Cancer, yes, I slowed it down deliberately. Know who you are. Know what you want. Know exactly which direction you are going in. Because sometimes within this card, the Four of Pentacles, it says you're holding on so tightly you must let things go. But that's a negative connotation. And I don't want that negative connotation. I want you to hold on tightly, knowing, in the knowledge, in the practicality of the Four of Pentacles, because they are about money. But money is also about our giving energy. Giving energy, oh, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups comes back in here. Our giving energy to us. You owe it to you this week, Cancer, to be strong, to be practical, to be holding on, to knowing exactly who you are, which direction you are going in, why you want to go in that direction, and you're not going to be pushed off your path. Now, the good part about this, the even better part about this, in the back of this card, we have castles. In other words, you're going to build your long-term security. Whatever your plan is, whatever your plot is, whatever direction it is that you want to go in, Cancer, this week. This week is going to be a great week because you're going to have that moment where you go, I know exactly what I've got to do, how I've got to do it, and why I'm going to do it. A wonderful week for you, a breakthrough week for you, Cancer. If you're liking my videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's videos. Bye.